Hey YouTube, Make My Marvel here with another statue unboxing review. This is the custom Omega Red by my buddy John Sanchez, who definitely poured his heart and soul into commissioning this piece. And I've been seeing a ton of pictures, and this is artist proof number 2 out of 15. Very, very lucky to be able to get this, and been excited for it. It's been a long time in the making, but I hope mine came out just as well as the other pictures that I've seen. So let's get this thing going. All right, so we got two boxes here. This is box A is the larger of the two boxes. Comes with those straps. Oh man, oh man. All right, lots of little pieces to dig out of this thing. I'm going to pause this and we'll start with the base first, which you can see is there. I'm not sure if there's one or two compartments in box A, but we'll find out. All right. So there's the bottom of the base. You can see it says artist proof 2 out of 15. It's got the big Omega Red symbol on it. The thing is crazy big. You can see the Omega Red symbol on it. There's a lot of like opaque, paint work and really cool detail. Really cool stuff. That looks great. The glass door that Omega Red just busted out of after he came out of his cryogenic unit. Got that cool Omega 01 serial number form and the sickle and hammer. Great detail all around. Oh man, that looks awesome. Really neat. Really, really neat. All right, and here's the body. Paintwork is great on this. Really nice detail. It's a big boy. I mean, you see the size of his thighs. Just be trying to get my hand around him. Really cool detail. All right, so these are all the little components that come out of box A. It's one compartment. You got another knee pad, which goes in that front knee there, and then you got the two shoulder pads for the arms, the two bionic implants that go on the shoulders, the two arms, and then two sets of coils, or well, I should say two coils. The rest of them are in the other box. You can see here there's two different styles of coils that John had done, which is pretty cool. It gives you definitely your choices in how you want to display. All right, and here's box B. You can see it's all the other little pieces, all the head sculpts, and I think there's like 7 of them. Hands, more coils, everything else. I don't know if there's 2 compartments to this as well. Yes, there is 2 compartments in box B, so got a lot more to unpack here. And this is a good quality foam too. This is again held together by the Velcro straps and the real nice high dense soft foam. All right, so here's all the pieces in box B, unwrapped and lying where they fall inside the box. As you can see, the ring that's going to go around the top of the base, a couple of open hands, a couple of fists, and then the 7 different head sculpts, which are insane. You got like looks like 3 different kinds of hair, and then the 7 different head sculpts, different faces. So some of the hairs are similar. Like these 2 heads have same hair, and these have, same hair. And then you got this cool Viking look to it. And then you got the Wolverine skull coil. So a lot of pieces in this box here. Let me do the same. Unwrap the second compartment to this box in the same manner. So here's the second compartment to box B. All the coils. All right, and here's all the coils unwrapped. There's a ton of them. Some are doubled up in the slots. See like and then again the two different styles. One, this is more a little flat, and this is more round. The one with the without the red. This coil here, just be careful lifting this up. You know, I don't know how nothing broke. I mean, everything came perfect, like perfect. Great job by the factory on the packing of this thing. I grabbed this loop here, and you know, by this here, and kind of had to pull up at the same time to get this coil out. It's packed in there tight. Definitely don't just reach in there and pull it out, because you probably end up snapping it. But if you just finesse it a little bit and take your time with that particular coil, it should come out pretty easily. Same thing with this one. This is a long one too, and it gets kind of thin. Just make sure you're taking your time pulling it out. I grabbed around here and around this area here, and just kind of lifted both at the same time, and it came out just fine. All right, let's start putting this thing together. I mean, there's pieces everywhere here, man. Like, pieces everywhere. So yeah, I'm excited to get this thing all together. Obviously, just make sure you get the ring on the base before you put the body on. I really don't know where to begin with this thing. It's really nice. So right now, you can see you get like that Viking head on them. The paint app, the skin, the texture, all that is really cool. I got the cybernetic pieces in his shoulders. You know, one of the coils with Wolverine's skull there. I got the open hands. I haven't put the other coil in the arm yet. You know, you can stick whichever one. You know, some coils are, you know, this one of them has a little bit bigger of a key than the others. So there are certain ones that can go in either the left or right hand. And you just gotta, you know, you gotta fit them in there to figure which ones go out where. But you got so many display options on this thing. It's insane. Let me switch out some of the pieces, and we'll get a few more display options. But overall, the statue is just incredible, especially for a custom piece. Really nicely done. It's big too, really big. All the magnets fit really well together. So here's a little bit of different switch outs. Put the shoulder pads on as opposed to the cybernetic enhancements, which I think I like the shoulder pads a little bit better. So I'll probably end up displaying it that way. As far as the head sculpts go, man, it's hard to decide. This one's that half Wolverine, half Omega homage head sculpt of the X-Men comic there. Really well done. Really nice detail. Got a little bit of Wolverine skin tone on his side of the face, and then more of the whited out skin tone for Omega Red, which is the majority of the paint app to it. Really cool. Switched out the open hands, the fists. I'm really not partial to either one. I think both look great. And then, you know, got some of the shorter coils on it for the most part. There's a lot to take in with a statue. This video could easily be you know, a half hour, 40 minutes long if we were to go through like all the little switch outs, which I'm not going to do with everything. Just kind of give you an overall sense of what the statue's like, which is really well done. Everything fits here real well. All the magnets are nice and strong. Put another couple of head sculpts on there because the beauty of the different head sculpts, and now there's a lot of them, but each one gives Omega Red like a different feel to them. You know, there's some screaming and rage faces. There's kind of the just pissed off grimacing face. There's, you know, one where he's got the scars of Wolverine's claws running down his face. So really a bunch of different head sculpts that give the statue a different feel with each one. And here's that screaming head. Really, really cool. And again, you get that sense of just a different attitude each head portrays. I mean, the rest of the statue I didn't switch up in any way, but just those different head sculpts give the statue a different feel. Here's one, you know, where he just kind of looks just pissed. Statue's too big for me to get all in one shot. It's crazy. Very, very cool. Here's another one with the claw marks. Wolverine's claw marks running down his face. All right, and here's an overall shot of just some of the really long coils on it. You know, they kind of wrap around all over the place, which is really cool. Snake everywhere. This one here runs behind his leg, and then again in front of the base again. Really cool. These are the two of the longest ones. Okay, and that's kind of just where I got to set them up for now. Got them next to Wolverine. You can see the Wolverine's the Sideshow premium format, the brown suit. You can definitely see Sideshow's snow paint job compared to the custom paint snow paint job, and there's no comparison. Like, the custom one just looks so much nicer, so much more detail. Looks like actual snow as opposed to the Sideshow one, which kind of looks like some Cool Whip or something. So just everything about this thing's crazy. The size comparisons really well. I mean, the Omega Red is a large quarter scale statue. But especially if you haven't paired up with Wolverine, it looks really good because Wolverine's supposed to be a smaller character, which gives Omega Red that intimidation size. All right, everyone. Thank you so much, John.